What's up? Hey man, hit that button though. Like, subscribe, share, and comment. You did? Yeah.
We here. Squadkast TV. What's good? DJ the Capo, the modest one. You already know who I am. I got my bro, half Italian Springz TV in the building. Huh?
Yeah.
Well, he's outside, but we definitely in the building. Marcus Spikes, what's good, gang? I see you out here. Yeah, Double V. I see you, First Lady Squadkast TV in the building. Let's go. Huh? The family's here. The family's here. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, okay? Like, share, comment, all that other good stuff. You know what I'm saying? AJ in the building. What's good?
AJ, what's good, AJ?
You know what I'm saying? The families, they hop it on in. Let's go. You know what I'm saying?
Get it.
The families hop it on in. All the day ones, they hop it on in. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that's rocking with us. You know what I'm saying? All the day ones. You know what I'm saying? All the countries. You know what I'm saying? So many, it's too many to name right now. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to y'all. But we definitely appreciate every subscriber on our road to 1,500. On the road to 1,500. You know what I'm saying? You definitely trying to get the card. We posted it on the channel, gang. Just go look at the channel. You got to go to their website.
They got a website. It's
not on Rap Grid. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we definitely was looking out. You know what I'm saying? It shows the order of the card, and then it shows how to, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, shout out to Vic in the building.
Crown Vic in the building.
Crown Vic in the building. Make sure y'all go over to Crown Vic, subscribe, run the numbers up. You know what I'm saying? That's our Brody. You know what I'm saying? Day one shit. You know what I'm saying? That man is working. You know what I'm saying? Definitely doing his damn thing. Got a lot of content over there, and he's associated with a lot of content in himself. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Vic. You know what I'm saying? I definitely appreciate you tuning in. We definitely appreciate you tuning in, along with everybody else. You know what I'm saying? That's the mob. Shout out to the big mob mafias, right?
There we go.
Shout out to Iowa Block Radio. Run them numbers up. Shout out to Will, the creator of the URL app. Okay, the creator. Double V IAS Music. Run them numbers up. You know what I'm saying? Who else was that? Is that it? I think they're the only mods.
No, you said Double V already. You
said Double V,
okay. Yep.
Big, Iowa Block Radio, Will. Them the only mods. Them only mods. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're gonna see. Hustle didn't show up to the You know what I'm saying? She had a little emergency with her, you know what I'm saying? And we'll talk about it. Yeah. The face-offs definitely went down yesterday. We're gonna talk about it. Last minute predictions, we're gonna talk about it.
Hitman doing spaces while the face-offs going on. We're gonna talk about it.
Shayna Ashley and Av not going down. We're gonna talk about it. Okay. The order of the event, the time slots, we're gonna talk about it. Okay. All right. So make sure when y'all come into the building, shout out to the 13 that's watching, please hit the like button, share the broadcast. That's all we're asking for is your support in sharing the movement. You know what I'm saying? We're not asking for no fun guns, we're asking for the support on. You hear me? With that being said, face-offs last night. Let's talk about it. How do you feel, bro? Because me personally, I feel like they were lackluster.
Well, we were coming up with different subjects in the group. If you want to watch Rocket Power or Hey Arnold, we was in the group in the little comment section talking about other things while they wasn't even worried about the thing. It was crazy.
That's a fact.
Nasty word.
That's a fact.
And then want to have the audacity to ask, "Hey, make sure y'all get cop this pay-per-view." All this type of stuff. It started 2 hours late.
2 hours late. I
was like, man, if the face-offs is starting late, what makes you think that the battles is gonna start on time?
That's a great comment. I'm not upset or that you feel that way because I was echoing the same sentiments. You know what I mean? Even though he put out the order of the card, you know what I'm saying? So just go to the, all you had to do is go to the channel, and we posted it at 3 p.m. All right, streaming live on Bags and Bodies YouTube channel. Okay, You're gonna have Gorilla Monsoon versus Eon Moore, and Gorilla was talking filthy to Eon. I ain't gonna lie. He was calling her all type of bees and all
You ain't
types.
like that.
That's crazy.
He said he gonna talk to you like a dude. And she
Yeah,
there better not be no bend over bars or nothing like that.
nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. And then after that, there's basically a battle every hour after that. So from the YouTube, the freebie that we get on YouTube, then it goes on to the actual pay-per-view. Okay. Then it goes to Shotgun Suge E Hart at 4 p.m.
Yeah.
5 p.m. New Jersey Twerk versus Vixen the Assassin. And then last but not least, the main event, 6 p.m. Miss Hustle versus Hitman Holla. The doors open at 1 p.m. Okay. If you in Atlanta, Georgia, or the Georgia area and you want to pull up, the doors open at 1 p.m. Cover sports shows, ATL Georgia. Battle start at 3. Tickets at eventbrite.com. Pay-per-view at bit.ly/BNB Bags and Bodies. One night stand. All right.
Marquette,
so you gotta go to the website.
Marquette, you hear that? Right there, bro.
That's nasty work. How he did that, lady. You don't talk about it. I mean, look. I know we watch the face-offs because we want to hear him talk shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna keep it $1. Face-offs nowadays be mad lackluster. Like everybody be all friendly, and then when you're not friendly, it's either one extreme or the other. Either it's too friendly or it goes left.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Unless you T-top and you eating, you know what I'm saying, at your face-off, you got a whole, you know what I'm saying, takeout box and you just eating chicken wings and fried rice and shit while you at your face. That's different, but you know what I'm saying, whatever.
At least he ain't sleeping, huh? At least he ain't sleeping. They caught Shotgun Suge taking a nap. What we doing? The man even said, "What's this on? It's on Rap Grid."
What'd you say?
Even Suge was like, "What's this on? Is it on Rap Grid?"
Nah. Hitman. He look. He been trying to figure out how he can maximize it, you know, to the best of his ability. So it looks like, you know what I'm saying, he's not going the Rap Grid way. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Direct and all them. I'm not sure if Ruin Your Day has any association with this as far as you know, being videoed and all that. You know what I'm saying? So it looks like Hitman is trying something different, you know what I'm saying? Which I'm not mad at. I just hope that, you know what I'm saying, everything goes accordingly. Don't be like T-Top and go to a building that has no Wi-Fi. You know what I'm saying? If you got no Wi-Fi, what we doing?
We gonna see in about 20 minutes. We gonna see in about 20 minutes if this is if the crowd or all that, any of that, the heckling, the intangibles, we gonna see everything in about 21 minutes. 21 minutes, they saying.
That's a fact.
I'm hoping, even though Hitman Holla, you blocked me, I'm still hoping for a successful event because battle rap does not need any more. We're already taking too many losses.
That's a
fact.
We
got to come together. We on all types of aspects of battle rap. Got to make sure that this thing dwells and keeps going. We got stupid new talent coming up. Great new talent coming up. There's too much talent to like just stay with the old. You know what I'm saying? Battle rap should be in a great place. Saturated or unsaturated, we got talent that we don't even know of. People don't even know of yet.
Not too many people know about Gorilla Monsoon like that. You know what I'm saying? And not too many people is really familiar with Eon. So I think that this could be a great start to launching, you know, their career in a trajectory that they probably didn't think they was going to go. You know what I mean? But it also depends on how serious they take the battle. Like if you coming in there not prepared, choking, stumbling and fumbling, shit like that, which I've kind of seen Eon to do before.
Mm-hmm.
Gorilla Monsoon, not so much, but
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying? I've seen that. So it's like I don't know what we're doing. I don't know what we're doing. But I do know that this is something that you definitely want to capitalize on.
For
You're
sure.
on a major card. You know what I'm saying? You got Hitman Holla, Miss Hustle. Like them names alone. Shotgun Suge, Twerk, Vixen, E Hart. Like
You got
if
two
I'm
other
not even trying to get paid to be on this card. I got
Yep.
on here for free.
Right.
Just because of the names.
The two top men best performance in battle rap,
Mm-hmm.
and then you got the lady goat of performance in battle rap. Like and then you add Vixen, who's always going to be challenging. You add E Hart with her pen, Shotgun
Legendary.
Suge with his aggression.
Yep.
On paper, you want to, yeah.
You definitely want to do your best.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? Like you definitely want to no diddler, show your ass. Like this is one of the ones.
Got a question for you though, Capo.
Go ahead.
How many Anthony Edwards bars you think you're gonna hear tonight?
I don't think a lot, but we're gonna hear him.
Yeah,
I don't think a lot, but we're gonna hear him.
I think man versus woman. I think I'm gonna hear a few. I just wonder who's gonna have the best one.
I mean, yeah, I mean, you know, everybody's gonna have a current event bars. That you like that. That's it's how you package it, right?
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So may the best man or woman win. But I know we're gonna hear him.
Yeah.
I know we're gonna hear him. We're gonna hear some big U bars.
Oh,
you know what I mean? I bet you something gets packaged like that, you know what I'm saying, to where we're gonna hear some kind of reference to that.
I definitely forgot about that.
Like whatever's been going on in current events, you know what I'm saying? So we definitely gonna be hearing some of those bars. Now how they package it and how it, you know what I'm saying, resonates with the, you know, with the crowd, something different.
That's the question.
Rest in peace, Young Scooter.
Rest in peace.
You know what I'm saying? ATL. You know what I'm saying? Double V talking about the tariffs. Oh my God.
Ooh, she's wilding.
Hey, if somebody's smart and they probably would have something like that. And I'm not trying to call the audience dumb. I never would. But people wouldn't pick up on tariffs like that. You know what I'm saying? Like people would pick up on tariffs like that. Kenny Lewis in the building. What we doing, gang?
Hey, shout out to Kenny Lewis last night, man.
Yeah, I seen you on Springz work in the chat, bro.
Kenny Lewis shouted the squad out. You know,
that's a fact. That's a fact.
People looking around, people seeing. Okay, we was in there going crazy. Us, Crown Vic, Kenny Lewis. Yeah, it was crazy last night.
I'm not saying I don't have no faith in the fans, but I am going to quote somebody who I care about and who I love. This man always says they're going to be drunk. They're going to be high.
Come on.
The event's not going to start on time.
Intangibles.
You see that there's an hour time difference gap in between each battle.
Come on.
They're going to be consuming all type of, you know what I'm saying? Like what we saying. I'm not saying that the people are slow, but what I'm saying, when you incorporate all the additives and all that,
you got to be realistic.
It might go over the heads. You feel me?
You got to be realistic. We had Fig Newton University.
Oh, we're not doing that.
You know
we can't do that. We can't do that.
And it's gonna be.
They support us.
They support us no matter what. They support us. Hey, shout out to them. But
you
know what I'm saying?
We just lost 10 people. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
You said that we just lost 10 people.
Don't say that, Capo.
I swear I just seen it.
That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But I just remember the last one, and that one was bigger than this one.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I think it's the same. It's the same venue, right? As the Big K and Twerk battle, right?
Yeah.
So that's a nice venue, able to accommodate a lot of people as far as a large crowd. There was a stage, so we do know that they're going to be on stage. So that's actually a good thing.
I heard last time it was teetering or something like that. It was moving back and forth, and that's why Twerk was like, "Look, stay over here. Look at me." He was like, "No, it's the stage is like it's wobbly."
Yeah, but I mean, Twerk's damn near 300 pounds, and Big K is not a small guy himself.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So you
but
got
wait till
like 600,
Shotgun
700
Slim get on
pounds
there.
up there, bro. And
Yeah.
between them two, and then you got entourages,
Yeah,
hoes.
yeah.
I mean, you know what I'm saying?
So it's gonna be interesting, bro.
Oh, that is true. The playback is forever. You right. I wasn't even thinking about the camera. You know what I mean? I'm just like focused on the event and the room and stuff like that. Good point, Double V. That's why you're the first lady of Squadkast TV.
But it's more of some of these battlers are in the arena type battlers. They're not doing anything that some of these guys don't know how to get playback value or replay value.
That's a good point.
It's like I see what she's saying. I definitely see what she's saying.
No, she makes a good point. But you make a valid point too. A lot of these guys don't have replay value.
It's more of the for in the building. They're more in the building type battlers, which is understandable because those are the people that mostly pay to get in there. But these guys are gonna be hectic and be upset because you're already missing a battle. And
that's true.
That ticket didn't change.
The price did not change. I'm kind of upset about that, Hitman, huh?
You know what I'm saying? So you didn't have a replacement battle.
Nope.
Not even a one rounder somewhere.
Now we can't get mad at him about that because Shayna Ashley did wait like basically last minute to the point to where Hitman like Hitman could have like began to put something in the works to possibly replace it, but it's like I don't want to put these guys on standby without really knowing. You know what I mean?
What happens if she show up?
Right. You know what I'm saying? So Shayna Ashley, what she did was nasty work. Now she did do a space and explained herself. You know what I'm saying? So okay, cool, whatever.
Squadkast TV, you can see it.
That's a fact. But I think that was nasty work, respectfully. And the day the day and the age where everybody has their phone.
Yeah.
Everybody has their phone. Okay. Everybody got all these social media apps. You know what I'm saying? So, especially with your name, however you want to look at it, big or small, whatever, there's no way in the world you couldn't have not have seen Hitman trying to reach out to you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now, she said that I was still going to try to do it. And even though I know I should, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, look, you having these conversations amongst yourself and maybe the people in your circle, and you're not talking to the one who gave you your deposit.
There we go.
That's the problem.
Investment, huh?
That's the problem. You're not talking to the platform that gave you your money.
Right. The one that you signed the contract with.
I understand things happen, Double V, but we have to understand that there's doing good business and then there's not doing good business. Everybody communicates when they want their deposit.
I swear.
So keep that same energy. I know things happen, but if you took money for commitment and now the commitment is in jeopardy because of your personal stuff is going on, outside of dealing with your personal stuff, the number one person you need to be getting in contact to is somebody over there at Bags and Bodies to let them know, like, hey, I got this going on. I might not be able to do this. You might want to try to look at getting another battle.
I'm not even going through the middleman.
Respectfully.
I'm going to the person that I have a rapport with. You have a rapport with Hitman Holla. You said it yourself. You have a rapport. So
Got Mom took the bread again.
I try to tell Hitman once he figures this out that you got to unblock me or bad stuff keep on happening, bro.
Hey, Double B, you starting to act like Springz with this easy slander. I'm letting you know right now, huh? With them 2 clean Johns, okay.
Come on.
Okay. My cousin Dion in the building. 1 penny, 1 cent. What's good,
What's
cuz? I
good,
love you.
King?
He said, we not buying that shit. She talking about, bro, why not say nothing when you reached out about not showing up for the face-off?
Come on. Now Dion's talking.
Come on.
Stay there. Stay in
Come
that
on.
pocket.
Come on.
Stay
And
in
I
that
missed you
pocket.
too, cuz when I was in the city, and I was happy to get up with Jermaine and Shavana. I miss you, cuz I know we talked on, you know what I'm saying, and all that, but yeah. Miss you, cuz. He makes a good point, man. Like, look, if I was in, we could all say what we would have done if we was in her situation, right? I get that. But for me, just for me, I think that it could have been handled a little bit more professionally. That's all. You didn't have to go MIA like that.
All right, but
respectfully, you didn't have to go MIA like that.
Shayna, you act like we don't remember that you did this before, huh? This ain't
Talk
the first
about
time.
it.
Let's talk about when you were supposed to battle and Rex stepped in for you, huh? Do y'all remember
Short
that?
notice.
Short notice and everything like that. Rex did that. I was looking for Rex to have to go battle. That's what I was looking for in the first place.
That's
Everybody
crazy.
kept on
If he
putting
would have
up
did
news.
that, that would have been crazy.
Right. Everybody kept on putting up news for Av. That's what you guys do, Dot Mob. And you mean to tell me out of all that time, nobody hit you up to get in touch with Hitman? It don't make no sense. I know the Dot Mob people would have definitely got in touch with you. Somebody's getting in tune with you or whatever. Or did Smack pay you, huh?
They said Dot Mob told her, hey.
They try to block it.
They said Dot Mob blocking battles. That's what I've been seeing all on social media.
I've been seeing it, but I can't ever speak. We just gonna say allegedly. You know what I mean?
Allegedly.
Yeah, so
allegedly. We got to throw that out there.
Rex would have definitely done it. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Man. I legit am
That's
hoping
a good
for
point, Kenny.
I'm hoping for 4 crazy battles. Like, go nuts.
I mean, we only got 4 battles. They all gotta be classics. They gotta be fire. Like you it's 4 battles. I understand why Hitman is stretching these battles out 1 per hour, because you pay for the venue for a certain amount of time. So you're trying to get your money's worth. You know what I'm saying? Because, you already out of bread with the Av and Shayna Ashley battle, right? Av still looking for his other half. You know what I'm saying? Talking about you know what I'm saying? He was going to show up and he was ready and all this other shit. You already out of the bread that you gave Shayna Ashley as a deposit and Av, basically. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I get it, but it's just like, but for 4 battles and 4 hours is disgusting.
But to be honest, bro,
respectfully,
I'm gonna be honest. Like, when we think about it, some of these battles be 56 minutes.
Yeah, but I mean,
3-minute rounds.
Yeah, but not these type battles that like Gorilla Monsoon and Eon ain't gonna be no long ass battle like that. It ain't, respectfully, and I'm not talking about them
better 30 minutes
as an entity, but I'm just saying like individual entities. But I'm just saying, I look at that battle, Gorilla Monsoon, Eon Moore. Nothing says to me that battle is going to be that long. That they're going to have that many hate makers and room shakers to where it's going to be that long.
I think it might be an hour each one.
Nah,
I don't think they even going to be on the time limits. I think
who's doing the commentary?
Hopefully it ain't the dude that hosted last night. Hopefully it ain't Timu Goods. This is crazy.
I want to know who's doing the commentary. Vic said, even if the battle is 45 minutes or 15 minutes. Yeah, man. The only battles that I can see possibly being that long, no diddler for all you free bulls out there.
Horn Billions.
That's a fact. Would be Twerk and Vixen and Hitman and Hustle. Like Suge, like Suge, he ain't really known for having long rounds like that, man. And when he
Chill
did,
out, Rick.
he was battling easy, and he was, you know what I'm saying? A lot of that was Remy, and you know, impact into that shit. So it's like, and look, if you falling asleep at the face-offs, that lets me know all I need to know about what material you bringing to the table. I'm letting you know that right now.
Because normally, bro, everybody's excited before they battle. If you know you got some Timu Goods is crazy. And hey, speaking of that, hey, we saw what Frozenberg said in the comments.
That's a fact.
We saw
Frozenberg.
what Frozy said in the comments. He wanted a Thou Wow piece. And they said they're going. The boss says she's going a different direction.
Bro, that's if he shakes the building.
He'll shake the building.
I know he'll shake the building, but it's not the reaction, bro. First of all, we have to realize something, bro. And I don't know if y'all noticed this. Them crowds down there in Atlanta don't really be that good.
At all. They're going to be having to say shut up a few times.
They be talking through the rounds and shit like that.
Shut up at the bar. Go outside. Hey,
I'm
trying to hear.
I don't know. I don't know.
Gonna be built. That's 30
Twerk's
minutes.
Gonna choke today. He might.
Let's go. Since he blocked.
He might. Now somebody's talking. The boss has to be stopped. What does she do?
Come on, man. She was talking in the whole comments the whole time.
Oh, yeah. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Out there at the face-offs trying to damn near run the whole thing.
Yeah.
And she in the crowd. Why didn't you just stand up there?
Yeah, that's
why didn't y'all have Gwitty be the announcer though? Why didn't y'all have Gwitty be the host? That's what we really wanted.
Gwitty got the most personality out of all of them over there.
Right.
That's crazy.
It says it's gonna start in 2 minutes and 50 seconds. Do you believe it or not? They ain't even got music playing, huh?
You talking about the battle?
Yeah.
It's about to start right now?
It says 2 minutes and 40 seconds.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I don't
Twerk
believe
and Vixen will be at least 15 minutes because he's going to take 5 minutes each round trying to not to Jersey. That's crazy.
Swear.
Copper Window should not shake the building. I'm not saying he didn't. Hold on.
Not in a lot.
Hold on. He didn't shake the building versus top floor loot. I'm keeping it real. He didn't. Tell me a room shaker he had. I'll wait. Tell me a room shaker, and he lost that battle too. That was a judge battle too, by the way. Huh? Okay. Next question, Mr.
Hart got to project today. Her voice has to project.
Should giving us 15 minutes max, but it's gonna be fire. So you saying he coming with 5-minute rounds, Kenny? I could believe that. I could believe it, but fire. I don't know, man. I don't know. I see Suge stumbling. I see Suge stumbling out there.
Suge gonna stop right at the time limit. He gonna try to. They try to use their slogans and everything to get the 15 seconds off. We know what y'all doing, bro. We ain't new to this. We true to this.
Damn. So he. I mean, even if Bags and Body started 2, the battles don't start till 3. We ain't missing nothing. I ain't about to watch an hour of them doing nothing.
No,
I'm gonna sit here with the family, entertain the people.
Yeah.
Shout out to the 19 people that's in the building.
Yeah.
Please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, share the broadcast.
They only got 44 people in the live chat.
Yep. We got about half of that, almost a little under half of that over here.
Yeah.
I think that only them 2 battles shook. See, man, I'm not really known for E Hart to be rapping like long like that, man. Neither to keep it $1.
And you was in the building.
And I was in the building
for
that.
Coffee.
And her and Coffee wasn't it was a good battle. It wasn't a great battle. Maloof in the building. What's good, gang?
What's good?
Salute, gang. Yes, go.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. She got to project today. She has to be able to be loud because I don't think she's used to telling people to shut up and be quiet and everything like that. And you're not the first battle. The first battle, the most energy in the building is going to be the first battle. We remember J2 and Snake Eyes.
Yeah.
We remember how crazy the crowd got. Y'all's gonna have to understand it's intangibles.
Even at 60%, Kenny, that's wild. That says that how much you think of the women. They even at 60%, you just gonna walk over. I don't know.
Hey,
I'm about to eat
another thing we
hard.
can't do today. Please stop grading these women off of a curve. Just off a reaction. We gotta go bar for bar.
That's true.
Please.
That's true.
Because it's like a cliffhanger when it comes to this sometimes.
That's true. I ain't gonna lie to you.
But the guys too. These guys that we call vets, just because they say random doesn't mean that and the crowd goes crazy, does not mean that counts.
I think that, you know, me personally, I'm one of those guys that you have to talk to your opponent.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So if you're coming up there with a whole bunch of shit that can just go for anybody else, I'm going to count that in my recap. I talk about that shit all the time. When Jay Moore was going on his streak, when he was quote unquote beating everybody, which he was fire. But what was I saying the whole time? All he got is a lot of indirect bars. Got a lot of drug bars, a lot of indirect bars. Now, you know, he was winning off that shit. Rex be winning off that shit. Coke So White Easy was winning off that shit. They saying he running out of drug bars now. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I do know you have to be direct versus your opponent. You know what I'm saying? I will say that. And you don't get no points because you have fire bars. I mean, that's cool. But if your opponent is lyrically attacking you, saying shit about you, that has to hold some kind of weight. Respectfully. Easy washed. Hey, he could be. He could be.
We're gonna find out.
I mean,
this is a good battle.
If he washed, then what is Swamp?
Because they hate both of them.
You know what I'm saying? Respectfully, like,
this is a perfect
tell
battle
me
for Easy. This is a perfect battle for Easy.
Well, we'll get there on another blog. Yeah. But right now, who you got, Eon or Gorilla Monsoon? Like after seeing the face off, after watching the face off.
Hey, I'm not from the Show Me State, but I think Eon gonna be able to have more energy.
She's gonna have more energy.
Yeah, Gorilla was talking to her in this face off, but the first face off he wasn't saying nothing. I wanted the women to sweep, but after Shayna Ashley did that.
On the lineup here, I'll let you know, Brody. You know what I'm saying? This is what we here for. You know what I'm saying? We ain't them guys. You know what I'm saying? We definitely gonna let you know. First battle at 3 o'clock, streaming live on YouTube, is Eon versus Gorilla Monsoon. And then after that battle at 4 o'clock, it goes to the pay-per-view, and then it goes to E-Hart and Suge, and then at 5 o'clock it goes Twerk versus Vixen, and then 6 o'clock it goes Miss Hustle and Hitman. You know what I'm saying? So that's the 4 battles. That's all we got because we don't have Av and Shayna Ashley, Maloof.
They got these battles on pay-per-view. You're only getting 3 battles.
Peak, Vic.
You're only getting 3 battles on pay-per-view tonight.
That's a fact.
For $70.
For $70, huh? Now shout out to the people that reached out to me on Instagram. Y'all know who y'all are. Special K, huh?
Oh, Special K reached out, huh?
Special K reached out. Loso 205 reached out. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
I gave them the season. You know what I'm saying? On how to, you know what I'm saying? And now they here. You know what I'm saying? Now they here. So don't be surprised, Springz, when we watching the battles. You know what I'm saying?
Go!
You know what I'm saying? So don't ever say Squadkast TV don't be looking out for y'all. You know what I'm saying? D-Low, 70 is crazy, son.
For 3 battles.
For 3 battles?
3 battles. Smack could never.
Bootleg gang.
Bootleg gang To the max.
Y'all think I'm paying $70 for this? Y'all done lost y'all goddamn minds.
Right?
I got my popcorn and my healthy, by the way. You know what I'm saying? And I'm ready for the battles. You know what I'm saying? I'm not paying the $7. What Martin said he couldn't pay the $5. I'm not paying the $70. Not this time.
Listen.
Not for 3 battles.
And I'm telling y'all right now,
that's a fact.
Capo really buys them. Okay?
I
don't.
Man, look.
I will not. I refuse.
Man, look. Look. Hitman. I respect your hustle.
I'm from the YouTube era.
But look here, man. You tripping with this $70. You should have dropped that John to $40, $10 a battle. And it's really and we're really paying for a YouTube battle, but that's okay. But from 70 to 40, I can live with that. 70?
I know what it is, Capo. They gotta pay that McCall Hartman, huh? McCall Hartman wasn't even there at the fucking face-offs, at the freaking face-offs. Yeah, Maloof, I'm him. I'm him. I'm one of those.
I told y'all last show, if y'all wanted to make y'all blood sacrifice to the bootleg gang, hit me up. I can get y'all in there.
You know what I'm saying?
Loso 205, Special K, they made the jump.
Maloof, I'm him. I'm Himothy. I'm him. Yeah, I'm one of those.
See, Maloof, you can do that. We can't do that. We got to give the people the recaps.
Right.
You see, this is what I be talking about. Oh, this is what we be talking about. We be hearing everybody talk about, oh, the media need to be doing recaps. Media need to be doing predictions and breakdowns and focusing on the battles. We doing that. We've been doing that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, and we watch these battles. Y'all do not understand how long these events really be. It's like working a fucking 8-hour shift. I swear to God.
Vic said the casino open.
Uh-oh.
Uh-huh.
Hey.
If you know, you know.
We're going to be in the same spot.
I heard Will knows what that means, though.
Yeah, but he's not here. Shout out to Will. App Gang in the building. Hold on, wait a minute. Shout out to the App Gang. App Gang for life.
For life.
Okay, lifetime member. Okay,
there we go.
I ain't had a receipt in months. Okay, huh? You know how you get the notification in your Gmail about URL taking you? I ain't got one of them in months. Okay, what are we talking about? Shout out to Will. Appreciate you, gang.
Yeah.
All right, back to the real. All right, segue. Back to the real.
Yeah, segue.
Hey Vic, how is that App Gang life? What can we get an App Gang in the chat, please?
Y'all believe?
Let's go. Ain't you App Gang too?
Double B understands. Huh? She believes.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
We had to turn a couple y'all into some believers.
Yeah.
Because how it came about, I definitely was a non-believer, huh?
Yeah.
There we go. App Gang in the building. That's a fact. There we go.
There it is.
There it is.
There it is.
There it is.
Y'all better stop playing.
We believe. That's a fact. We ain't messing around. All right. We definitely believe. Okay.
Not looking good so far, couple. They said it was supposed to start at 3:00 daytime.
Try to tell you.
3:08 right now.
Try to tell.
They don't even got music playing. This is crazy work.
Well, the show must go on.
The show must go on.
All right, look. After the face-off I saw yesterday between Eon Moore and Gorilla Monsoon, I will say this. I came away with two things. That Eon isn't really a talkity-talk type of person as far as going back and forth in face-offs. You know what I'm saying? She's one of those, I'll show you in the ring.
Okay.
Gorilla Monsoon, to me, came off a little arrogant. The way he was talking to her, and kind of was looking at her as like a stepping stone. And he hasn't accumulated enough work in his resume to talk like that to me. So that could come back to backfire on him.
Okay.
Especially if Eon is fired and walks him down. Now, I will say it does take her a while to get to the punch. I don't know the time limits. I guess the time limits don't matter. You got an hour per battle. They should rap however long as they want to, as far as I'm concerned. You know what I'm saying? I ain't asking for no Mook 30-minute round, but you get what I'm saying. So it's like he better back up everything he said. Because if he doesn't, now you're gonna look crazy. Because you was wilding her up in the Facebook in the face off, calling her all type of B's and all disrespecting her and all that other stuff. Okay, I get it, you trying to sell the fight, whatever. But if you don't back that up, then you know what I'm saying, it's gonna look bad. It's gonna look bad. And if you also equate into that she's fire too on her end, then it's really gonna be bad.
Just don't do what like Rosenberg Raw did with Shayna. Don't take these battles light because it's a female. Like, y'all better play like it's Love and Basketball. For real. Dunk on her. Bash on her. Because really, Gorilla, you should I feel like KD should be in this spot.
I don't think. See, look.
I feel like this is KD. What KD did in that last battle, I think he should be in that spot.
I don't think KD should. If KD was on this card, I think that he would warrant a bigger name to Eon, respectfully. But then they're both bags and bodies too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that if KD was on this card, I don't think Eon would be on it. I think he would have a different name.
Something like that.
Possibly. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Possibly. He probably could have had a Shay Rack.
40.
We don't want to see 40. We don't want to see 40. But Maloof made a good point. He said, you know how brothers gonna think they got the upper hand on the shorties every time they get on stage together. That's a fact. Because E Hart, in her face off with Suge, she let it be known you lost to every woman you battled. He said, I battled. He said you lost to both of them. And he couldn't really say nothing. He couldn't really say nothing.
Except for he beat Miss Miami, which I don't at all.
Yo, you like 40 bars whenever she don't choke.
So when's the last time you liked 40 bars?
That's a fact.
That's what I want to know.
That's that's a fact. That's a fact.
This is who you got, bro? Who you got in this after the face off last night? Who you got?
So I'm going to be I'm in my original prediction I had Gorilla Monsoon.
Right.
I think I'm going
to I'm a hoop, my bad, bro.
That's the whole thing, man. That's the whole thing. And I wouldn't like chokes, stumbles. I guess you can equate them all like chokes. See, that's the thing. Choking to me is you're rapping and then you blank out and you can't get your bars back and then you end your round. That's what a choke is to me. Stumbling and having to say lines over or whatever, I don't really consider that choking. That's like in a different category itself, but it all adds up to being unclean.
Stumble and fumble, he said. That's what he called it, stumble and fumble.
Stumbling and fumbling. You know what I'm saying? Geechee do it all the time. You know what I'm saying? Dead ass. I'm not going to change my pick. I'm not going to change my pick. I'm still going to ride with Gorilla Monsoon, even though I did not like his energy towards her as far as being super arrogant in that face-off. But I'm going to stay the course. I'm going to stay the course.
This is nasty work.
Chess is the worst. That's a fact.
The worst choker of all time?
Her bars be crazy. Definitely the best female spitter. Are you
Huh?
talking about 40?
Ain't no way he's saying 40. You mean Jazz?
Yo, and you got Jazz, you got Hustle. Like what we
You got E Hart. What are we
Maloof?
doing?
Come on, bro. What we
Ain't no
doing?
way.
I don't know.
Vixen's a better bar spitter than her. Prestavia. We can keep it going. Chirac.
I'm not
Ain't no
talking
way.
about 40 bars because I don't want to disrespect her. And I don't want to make any disparaging comments. So I'm gonna stay away from the 40 bars talk because to me, she's Dirt Daniels. She has not lived up to her legendary status
There we
name
go. I
in
like
years.
that. There we go, Capo.
And I think
Stay
that
there.
the culture has been a little bit too soft on 40 bars. And I don't know why, because when Twerk was doing this type of shit, the community was bombing on his ass. When Chess was doing this type of shit, the community was bombing on his ass. Those Surf, the community was bombing on his ass.
For sure.
Those people had to be sat down. Y'all know that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do y'all know that we didn't see Chess for a minute? Do you know that we didn't see Twerk for a minute? Do you know that Sue Surf got turned into a commentator? Okay. Nah, hell no. Like 40 gets away with a lot of little nah, I'm not doing that. But respect the 40. You do be looking good.
Great. You looking great. What? You looking... What you mean?
Oh my God, man. This man is crazy.
Man.
This man is crazy. All right, next battle. Well, who you got? Did you do your prediction?
Yeah, I got Eon.
Okay, you went with somebody that don't be clean. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of Special K, just hit me up on Instagram. Probably asking about the event. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Hold on. Hey, my cousin, hey Dion, if you're still watching, I'm gonna tell you how to, you know what I'm saying? So
get in tone with the end tone.
Yeah.
That's it.
Hold on. Hold on. I got you. Give me one
Just
second.
just know that Squadkast TV really does this. Okay? That's all I want y'all to say. Just know that Squadkast TV really does this.
Yeah, that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't tell you, you know what I'm saying, over the airways how to but you know what I'm saying? But if you really support the supports, you know what I'm saying? We gonna definitely look out for you. You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
All right. I just sent you a message, Dion. So you gotta do that, you know what I'm saying? Then you'll be good. And I promise you'll never miss a battle ever.
Again.
Ever.
Again.
40 gets too many passes. That's a fact. I think that that she's
graded on a curve.
Shawty. Yep.
They're graded on a curve.
I like Hustle though. She goes. Jazz does too. Okay.
Jazz
You
is
got
the
Hard,
only...
Jazz, Prestavia, Hustle, Coffee Hustle. That's a fact. Yeah, that's a fact.
Before you even think of 40.
I'm not mad at any of them. E Hart and Suge. I'm sticking with my pick with E Hart just because Suge fell asleep in the face off. I'm not changing up. Hold
on.
I ain't never seen nobody fall asleep in the face off. That was disgusting.
Yeah, but I did see a person. I don't like this guy. Okay, I really despise this guy when this guy happens to be who he is. So I seen this guy. They call him Main Event Capo. That's what they call him, right? And he's out of it. He's just relaxed. He's by himself. But then when the battle happens, he goes crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, they about to start now. Okay.
They about to start the event, as in the battles?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, all right. Well, look. Last rundown.
All right.
Last rundown. I got E Hart over Suge.
I got E Hart over Suge.
Okay. I got Vixen over Twerk.
I got Twerk over Vixen.
Okay. And then I got Miss Hustle over Hitman.
Yep. No, I got Hustle. I got Hitman over Hustle.
I got this being
2-2.
2-2 even. Now, I would have had Av versus Shayna Ashley. That would have been a deciding factor. And the guys would have took that home. But with that battle not going down, you know what I'm saying? It's tough to call. You know what I'm saying? It really could go either way. But I mean, it is kind of. It's like I think the women are gonna go crazy. I think the men. I hope they took them serious, man, because they could go up there and get smoked. They could go up there and get smoked. Chris, what's good, gang? Salute to the chat. That's a fact.
I saw Chris yesterday in there. I saw Chris in the chat yesterday.
I'm not a big Suge fan. He goes crazy some battles and then some off. That's a fact. Consistency is key. Hustle 2-1. If Hitman talk. What bars do Hitman be having? And this is my thing. Hitman knows how to create moments. Hitman be having, you know what I'm saying, the personality, stage presence, performance, and all that. But when it comes to bars, he ain't the most consistent like that. He actually gets away with putting together a lot of simple shit, but his performance makes it seem more fire than what it is. Now, as of the last couple years, do I think his penmanship has elevated a little bit? Yes, but he's still dated, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can only talk money, accomplishments, and accolades for so long. I don't care how many times you repackage it, it's the same message. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not one of them. Oh, you know what I'm saying? So,
hey, yeah, it's time.
All right, well, we gotta get up out of here. The event's about to start. We're gonna let y'all recap on the way. But Springz, let me hear it.
Hit that music.